Welcome to Lizards Inc., a show where two lizard people learn more about the eccentricities of human society. You might be wondering who I am and what happened to the old narrator. He's in a better place now. Anyway, today's topic, data breaches. Throughout the halls of Lizards Inc., employees are beginning to make their way downstairs after an email requesting employee presence was sent out. Some lizards grow impatient at the slower than usual elevators, while others joyfully rush at the opportunity to get more steps. Nalon weaves through the crowds, making his way to Xela's office.
Hey, you need to hurry up. Higher-ups are holding a huge meeting. It's getting hectic out there, and I want to at least get some good seats.
What? Why not send out an email?
Supposedly, it's too important to condense into an email, and they want to have people available to answer questions. Honestly, it's better for a company to pretend to care than to just outright ignore us, in my opinion.
That's fair, I guess. What could this be about?
Maybe company-wide raises? I don't know what we're doing, but supposedly our stocks are up.
Maybe, but you'd think they'd send out an email for that. Look at this. My internet provider just had another data breach. This is the second one this year.
I keep telling you to swap out. That group was infamous for having black market ties when they were starting up.
It's the one that fits best with my budget, man. Not everyone here gets help from their parents still.
Hey, just so you know, I ain't using the best of the best either. Speaking of which, my parents got a text a few days ago about the phone company they use having a data breach. They just sighed and went about their day.
Jeez, this stuff is really getting out of hand.
Humans have it worse, I bet. I read somewhere that the US alone saw 3,205 reported cases of data breaches in 2023. It was around 78% higher than 2022. Supposedly there were pushes to increase cybersecurity in 2023 and 2024, but no major improvements to security have been made.
Makes sense. Most human companies are putting everything on the cloud. I have a buddy whose entire job is to get into the cloud servers and mess with the files. It's actually a lot of fun. I also heard hackers are just making their ransomware better and better.
So these companies are just saying they're doing better while the hackers improve.
Sounds about right. As you said, those 3,000 some breaches were what was reported, right? I can tell you my buddy's department alone caused twice as many, which they only mess with the files.
Why do humans breach?
Money. And I'm not kidding. My buddy was telling me how his department secretly works with ransomware hackers. Of course, they don't know the truth, but what happens is they tell us how this stuff works and we buff up their programs. The breaches cost economies millions of dollars. In fact, the majority of these breaches are caused by people within their company.
That says a lot about how that company treats their workers.
No, for sure. And the wilder part is that it can take companies months for a breach to even be noticed. Honestly, until a breach impacts the company's bottom line, they could care less about customer data. In fact, very little stuff is actually protected.
Wow, that is just wow. I knew humans were apathetic, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Why haven't we been trying to weaponize this?
Simple. We have morals, and they don't.
We purport conspiracies and divide humanity.
Identity theft is not a laughing matter, Nalon. We value our ability to copy and paste files. We steal information and use it to spread misinformation. But I would never, on my life, use old Granny Joe's Facebook password and start internet wars. I have 50 million accounts to do that on my own. Besides, what we're doing is for the greater good of the world and possibly the universe. It's a necessary evil and you know it.
God bless. Speaking of which, I know we aren't supposed to enjoy human entertainment, but I hate it when I find genuinely entertaining humans to watch. Their accounts get hacked, everything gets deleted, and the posts turn into clickbaity tabloids that are clearly Trojan horse ransomware. And what's worse is the entertainer never gets the account back, so I just end up unfollowing it. Even worse, Zuckerberg works for us. I've got HR about it, he doesn't fix it. And they're all like, you aren't even supposed to like human entertainment, just ignore it. just want to watch cooking reels.
Why would you even want to watch that stuff? Anyway, how'd your parents go about handling the whole data breach thing they experienced?
Yeah, they kept a close eye on all their accounts, changed some passwords, and watched their bank accounts closely, which my parents give these corporations like the bare minimum in terms of information. Honestly, I'd say their info is the least valuable thing on the market. The card they use for online purchasing, they don't even keep money on all the time. They just only use it for online purchases.
Man, I hope my browser history doesn't come back to bite me in the rear. Maybe I should have invested in a VPN.
I heard those protect your connection more than they protect your device. Supposedly, the devices have all the security they need. VPNs are really only good for watching content from other lizard colonies.
I did hear they have Real Housewives of Skeldania. And you know how I like my reality television, Nalon.
Oh yeah, I've been getting into our colony's version myself. When Scalina told Lizar she had enough shoes, I thought, girl, show her who's boss.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What were we talking about again?
I think my lack of sleep is getting to me.
Still?
It's that dang bell ringing. It's so annoying.
Everyone in the elevator froze at the sound of Nalon screaming. Murmuring could be heard.
What the heck, man?
That dang bell is louder than ever.
What bell?
The bell is keeping me up at night.
What bell?
It sounded like the one at night, but it never happens at this time.
What bell?
Can't you hear it?
No!
Nalon grows more frustrated as the ringing continues to pound his head.
My head is pulsing, but it stopped at least.
Oh, come on, Dingo. We're here.
We've gathered everyone here today to discuss an important matter. It has come to management's notice that mysterious emails and communications have been occurring within these walls.
Is it just me, or are there more security guards here than we typically see on the site?
You don't think we possibly got breached, did we?
These communications have led to a breach of company security. We believe these communications have allowed other companies to get ahead of our business. Even worse, we fear humans may be involved. We have been conducting a series of investigations involving employees who we have deemed suspicious. However, our work has turned pointless as files continue to leak. As such, we will be closing the office until we can improve security. As the risk of human involvement has appeared, the government has been involved. While you are all off, we ask you provide full support when asked. We will now accept any question.
What about pay? How do we support the families?
You will still be paid. Although the office is closed, we will be moving to remote work. We will scale down projects, but you will still be able to work in some capacity.
Why haven't employees who were taken away for questioning returned? My nephew works here and I'm really concerned.
Questioning and examination takes a while, and the government wishes to ensure their investigation is thorough.
Then why are there rumors going around that these investigations are death sentences? Is this just an excuse to kill us off without others knowing?
I assure you that Lizards Inc. has ensured all suspected individuals are treated humanely and fairly. Most leaks have been proving themselves to be outside hackers infiltrating employee computers after hours. If mistreatment has occurred, then we will investigate.
Then explain why me and a bunch of others haven't seen our pals in weeks. No words, no letters. One pal went missing a month ago, and suddenly his wife is claiming to be a widow.
Please calm down. I already said that they are being treated humanely. Any other questions? As more questions flooded the room and the crowd became more hectic, Xela saw a tall security guard grab the employee asking the question. As the guard dragged the employee away, his eyes met Xela's. Xela froze in fear at the sight of the imposing figure. He could feel his body tense up, unable to flee.
You okay, buddy? Hey! Snap out of it.
Huh?
You froze up real bad there.
We gotta get out of here. I cannot breathe. It feels muggy.
I agree. I'm worried a fight's about to break out.
As Xela and Nalon leave the office, Xela looks around, making sure they can't be heard.
All right. You gotta cut it out with the human learning thing, okay?
What is this blasphemous accusation? How dare!
Cut it with the jokes, man! Did you not see that guy get dragged away? They ain't kidding around! A colleague of mine somewhere heard that the killing rumor is true. Heck, I even saw my computer get hacked. I reported it and supposedly reporters don't get snatched. But what about you?
I'll be fine.
Nalon, phone now.
I haven't even looked him up in a while. You're not my mom.
Nalon feels Xela's gaze drill through him.
Fine. I was reading some stuff a few days ago, but I stopped. Promise.
Oh, fine. We gotta get out of here, though. Stay low, and maybe they'll forget about us.
Hopefully. I'll call you later. See you then.
Later that day, in an unknown location, 2 guards are locking up for the day. The taller guard throws a stubby object to the floor as he picks his teeth.
Nothing like a snack and a show at the end of a shift, huh?
You went overboard again.
I only have his arm this time. Besides, that one was working with another colony's company. He actually deserved it.
We're not here to call the herd. We're here to ensure loyalty. How many does that make total?
10 killed this month. But I'm guessing we give the old they were a hero. An assassin tried to keep them silent after they learned the truth of the data breaches. Or something like that. Why can't we tell their families they were traitors?
It makes me feel good. And the families feel good. Look at this. Here's a list of people to round up.
Hey, I saw that guy earlier. Let's save him for last. He'd make a great dessert. Get this. Reported hack. Friend under investigation for suspicious searches. Just imagine how much I'll do to get him to crack.
Which one?
Name's Xela. Sounds delicious as well.